Hi guys, welcome back to Rigs Remote. Remember, this class is live today, so if you are online, then comment in that box on YouTube and I can speak to you and know that you're doing this workout along with me. Today's workout is going to be a little bit of a pyramid where each round we're going to add one more move on, and that will also determine the amount of reps that we're going to do of that move. So I'm just going to get you nice and warm, so just find your space and I'm just going to set the timer. And of course, take your feet nice and wide. I want you to just go down into a squat, so you're going to touch down on the floor and then you're going to reach as high as you can overhead. That's it. So just try and get your hips and your bum down nice and low and feel that stretch by reaching up nice and high, so getting your arms right outside your ears, so all the way up, so all the way down. So get your bum down nice and low. If you struggle with your depth, just take your feet wider. Now you're going to go into a lunge, but you're still going to keep with this overhead stretch. So hold it for a second at the bottom so you can feel it into your hip flexors and then back in. That's it. Good. Hold them for as long as it feels good for you. Good. Just come down to the floor. So plank position, you're going to step outside your hand. Still working on these hips. I want you to push your knee out with your elbow. So your hand should be on the inside of that foot. Hold it for as long as you like again, and then change sides when you feel ready. You can go back to that original leg. Good, then just drop your knees. You're going to work through the spine, so you're going to drop your shoulder and rotate through into these thoracic turns. So you really want to look up your arm towards the ceiling. Do a couple on each side, making sure you rotate as far as you can. Good, back up to your feet. So go back into those squats. So squat to overhead reach. So you can start taking that speed up just a little bit if you feel ready, but don't forget to reach up nice and high. One more. Now just reverse lunge this time, making sure you drop that knee down towards the floor. Good. That's it. Give me one more rep and then back down into the hips. So this time you can combine, you can either hold it here, pushing your knee out, or you can add that rotation in if that feels better. But I really want you to concentrate on that stretch into your hips. That's it. Good. And now back into squats. That's it, so no overhead reaches this time. Get your bum down nice and low. You have 5 seconds left on your squats, and then you're going to go back into reverse lunges. So the long step, dropping that back knee down. Good, keep that chest up nice and tall. We're halfway on your lunges. So we are going to go back down into that plank position, but without the hip workout. So just hold it here up on your hands, squeeze your bum cheeks, keep your back nice and flat. Halfway, you're going to drop down onto your elbow, so now hold it here. And relax it there. Good. So you're gonna have a 20-second rest, and we're gonna do 3 lots now with some bear crawls. So we've done it before, where we keep your back as flat as you can. I want your knees to be underneath your hips, and you're gonna do about 4 or 5 steps forward, then 4 or 5 steps back, depending on the space that you have. Set yourselves up. So just start off nice and easy. So about 4 or 5 steps each direction. So you want your knees about 1 inch or 2 off the floor. So you really want to stay down low and just work alternating. Good. Relax it there. 20-second rest. We're going to do that again. So each time you go into a bear crawl, you can start like moving a little bit faster and getting that going. That's it. So nice deep breath into your belly. You have 5 seconds, so stack yourselves. Hands should be right underneath your chest, knees underneath your hips. Nice, easy steps forward and back. That's it, so remember you can start taking that speed up a little bit now. Good, 5 seconds left. Now take a breather for 20. Then you're gonna do one more lot of bear crawls, okay? So forward and back, but building that speed up. So this is gonna prepare us for the main workout. This is gonna be the cardio-based move today. So no sprints, just bear crawls. So 3 seconds. Set yourselves up, off we go. So stay down low. We don't want your hips or your bum up high. Only want your knees about an inch or 2 off the floor, okay? You're over halfway. Good, last couple. Relax it there, grab yourself a quick drink. So as I said, your workout today then is a bit of a pyramid style. 1 rep is just going to be the bear crawl. Okay, so you're going to go through the bear crawl. I will set a timer for this one. You're going to do 20 seconds of a bear crawl, which is always going to be that last move of the round. Each round we're going to add 1 more move on, which will determine the amount of reps we do. So I will tell you what they are as we go. I will also talk you through each round, because obviously there'll be lots and lots of moves. The only one today that we might not have done before is a sprinter crunch. So for this one, I'll get you to have your legs completely straight on the floor. You want to brace your core and have your chest up nice and high. And again, you want to go opposite arm to opposite elbow. So you know, we've done seated sprints, so that was more about the speed. This is going to work the core, so it's more of a crunch. So you'll go opposite arm, opposite elbow, down to the floor. So each time, your opposite leg goes completely flat. Keep your chest up, and we'll work there. So you'll find that you'll feel this a lot more in your abs. That's the only move I think that we potentially haven't done in the past. Everything else we have done, and again, I will explain technique as we go, okay? So round 1 would just be a bear crawl on its own. So in fact, I'm gonna use this timer today. So round 1 of this main workout, just bear crawls, find your space, forwards and backwards. I'll give you your countdowns, okay? So knees into hips. You're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So just 20 seconds. I want you to move as quick as you can, forward and back. Now, if you're really struggling with bear crawls today, remember with that first move, just get your heart rates up high, something really big, something like a burpee or the sprints, and 3, 2, 1, and just rest there for me. In between each round, we are going to have a 20 to 30 second rest. So we're going to start off shorter, but as the rounds get longer, I will increase that rest period as we go. If you really, really need to, then you can, if you're watching this on replay rather than live, you'll be able to pause me. But if you're live, you've just got to go with it. Right, round 2, we're going to go 20 seconds of bear crawls, and then you're going to do 2 knee grabs, okay? So 3, 2, 1, off we go. So stay down low. So remember, I want you to feel this in your core. I want your hips to be above your knees, and I want you to move as quick as you can. You have 5 seconds. Couple more, and 3, 2, 1. Straight into 2 knee grabs, all the way out, all the way in. Remember, your hands can go from your chest, and now you're resting now. Round 3, we're adding on 3 push-ups this time. So exactly the same. You'll start with the bear crawl, 2 knee grabs into 3 push-ups, okay? Push-ups, decide whether your knees or toes, or if you want to use something like the coffee table or something to be in an elevated position, that's completely up to you. Set yourself, hands under chest. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're back in. So bear crawls. Remember, nice and quick to get that heart rate going. Hands underneath your chest. You still have 5 seconds. Push yourself in that first move. 3, 2, 1. 2 knee grabs all the way out. Plant your feet and grab your knees. Roll over into plank position, and you have 3 push-ups, knees or toes, and keep those elbows tucked in if you need. Well done. Your head should always be in front of your hands in that push-up position. Round 4, you'll be on your feet. You're going to go into a skater, so you're pushing from the outside of your foot, drive your hips back, and you're going to go from one foot to the other, so quite wide. So I want you to go as wide as you can with those ones. That'll be your 4 reps. Remember, we still have bear crawl first. Set yourselves up, so we're getting that slightly longer rest now. Bear crawl position, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So, nice and quick, stay down low. If this is getting uncomfortable, remember, you can have a burpee, you can go into the standing sprint, but we have had lots and lots of workouts with those in, so try and mix it up. 3, 2, 1, 2 knee grabs, all the way out, all the way in, straight over into 3 push-ups. Tuck the elbows, up onto your feet. You're gonna give me 4 skaters. Remember, this is wide. Push your hips back. And now rest for me, okay? Well done. This workout is gonna go up to 10. So it'll be a maximum of 10 reps of one move. So we're coming up to the halfway point. We're adding on 5 squats in the next round, okay? So at least you're already up on your feet. Let's get yourselves back down to the floor, ready for bear crawls and the 5th round. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's it then, forwards and backwards, keeping that back flat. You've still got 5 seconds, so don't stop. 3, 2, 1, good. 2 knee grabs. So you want to do these moves nice and quick, but without losing your technique. Remember, knees or toes for the push-ups, head in front of your hands. You have 4 skaters. This is wide, so you're pushing from one foot to the other, and then you're going to give me 5 body weight squats to finish. Then rest up. Remember, you can grab your drinks in these short rests in between the rounds if you need, and then get down to the floor. 6 reps is that sprinter crunch. So that's what I showed you before the actual workout. Sitting on your bum, legs out nice and straight, opposite arm, opposite leg. We have 5 seconds. So back down. Round 6 in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So nice and quick, forward and back. That's it, keep it going. You still have 5 seconds to go. Try and make it back to where you started in 3, 2, 1, perfect. Into 2 knee grabs, into 3 push-ups. Get the depth. Into 4 skaters. We're going for width, pushing from the outside of your foot. Into 5 squats. And then 6 sprinter crunches. So remember, I showed you opposite arm, opposite leg. This one is weird. Make sure you've got your chest up. You might want to lean back just a little bit. And as you bring one leg in, this other leg should be completely flat on the floor. So you want to be nice and tall. That one's not about the speed like the seated sprint. It's a similar kind of motion. We still have 10 seconds. We're going to go into 7 reps of a wide out. So that's where we keep our heads down nice and low. Let's get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So back into your bear crawl, nice and quick. Opposite arm, opposite leg, forward and back. Keep the back flat. You've got that tray of drinks. You don't want to spill them. You've got 5 seconds to keep going. 3, 2, 1. Give me 2 knee grabs. Into 3 push-ups. Into 4 skaters. Wide push. Remember, there's always options. You're going to go into 5 squats to get your bum down. Keep your chest lifted again. And then 6 sprinter crunches, opposite arm, opposite leg. And then into 7 wide outs. Stay down low, feet together, out, in. And then relax to there, perfect. You got 8, 9, and 10 to go. 8 is going to be a V up, so you can do this alternating if you don't want to do both legs together. Hands start over your head, meet in the middle, back down to the floor. Here you go, okay? Good. 10-second breather. And then get yourself set to start with that bear crawl. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Bear crawl. Halfway. Keep pushing, that's it. Keep that bum down. If you have any mirrors or anything around, use them to check your technique. And stop in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. 2 knee grabs. 3 push-ups. 4 skaters. Go for width. Push right off that foot into 5 squats. Into 6 sprinter crunches. You are getting up and down because that challenges your heart rate. Into 7 wide outs. Bend your knees first. Keep the head down low. And then 8 V-ups. Alternate your legs. Meet in the middle. And then rest up once you've finished those V-ups. Hopefully your speed, you're kind of coinciding with how fast I'm moving. That's it. 9 and 10, round 9. Instead of straight mountain climbers, so straight down the middle, you're going to do a crossover. That means you can take the opposite knee to opposite elbow. So plank position, drive the knee all the way across. And make sure you take it all the way in. Like push-ups, make sure your hands are right underneath you and not out at the angle. You still want to be nice and strong. Let's get you going. Round 9. In 3, 2, 1. Back into your bear crawl. Keep that bum down. Over halfway, only 5 seconds left, so keep pushing. 3, 2, 1, good. 2 knee grabs. Bring the heels close to your bum. 3 push-ups. 4 skaters, wide. 5 squats. 6 sprinter crunch. Keeping the chest up, opposite arm. 7 wide outs. Stay down low, so you're working into your legs. Into 8 V-ups. And if you're ahead of me, you have 9 crossover mountain climbers. So that's 9 on each leg. Take the knee all the way across. Nice, relax it there, perfect. And then one more move. 10 reps of a sit out. Again, hands in that same position as push-ups, as your mountain climbers. Make sure they're right underneath your chest. That's how we want to protect our shoulders and make sure our weight is right over the top. Bend your knees, bring them in a little bit like the bear crawl, and then take your hip down to the floor, back down, up. So you rotate through the body. If it's too hard to take the hand off, I just want you to keep 2 hands down and you still take the hips to the floor so you're working through your core, okay? This is the last move that you're adding on. Set yourselves up. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Back into your bear crawls. Back nice and flat. Keep it moving. You'll come in halfway now, so 10 seconds. Let's speed it up. Don't necessarily need to take bigger steps, just quicker. And finish this round in 3, 2, 1. Give me 2 knee grabs wherever you are. Grab your knees and straight into 3 push-ups. 4 skaters. You're going for width. Remember, push outside of your foot. 5 squats. 6 sprinter crunches, keeping your chest up. Opposite arm, opposite leg, into 7 wide outs. Back up onto your feet, stay down low. 8 V-ups, alternating each time. Nice, 9 crossover mountain climbers, but remember, that's each leg. So you're effectively doing 18. And then finish with your sit-outs. Remember, that's hip down to the floor. Whichever option you're going for, you're either taking a hand off or you're keeping 2 hands down and you're rotating here. All the way. Do a couple more and then I'm going to start the timer now, so rest up. You're going to do all 10 moves just once more, okay? Again, you're going to have that longer rest. As I said, I will increase that rest period a little bit as these rounds have gone on. Take a quick sip of water and breathe, that's it. So your final time of all 10 moves, I want you to push yourselves and go as quick as you can. You're gonna have 5 more seconds from now. So set yourselves up. 3, 2, 1. Final time on your bear crawl. Forward and back. Stay down low to the floor, your back's flat. Keep that technique in this time. All the way in this round, that's halfway. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Straight in, 2 knee grabs. Move as quick as you can into 3 push-ups. Weight forward. And then 4 skaters. Push wide. Into 5 squats. Get down nice and low. 6 sprinter crunch. Chest up. Make sure you're bracing from your core and you can feel it into 7 wide outs. Stay down low. 8 V-ups. 9 mountain climbers each leg. You can speed these up if you want. And then finish 10 reps of your sit-outs. Hips going down to the floor. Get your feet a little bit closer to your body. Keep the weight forward. and then relax once you get to your 10th rep. That's it. Breathe for me. Grab your drinks. Take that rest. Bring your heart rates down. Move around. Keep that blood flowing. You're not done just yet, but I do want you to recover. Cool. You're going to have a little finisher, so it's only going to be 2 minutes long. So every bit of energy that you have left, I want you to use in this AMRAP, okay? So that AMRAP is as many rounds as possible. So just 2 minutes continuous. You're going to have 3 moves. You're going to go 5 body weight squats, keeping your chest up, into 10 reverse lunges, making sure you get that depth. So you want to drop that knee, and then you're going to have 15 push-ups, okay? So I'd probably go onto your knees if you've been on your toes, and just go for speed in this. So we want more rounds, okay? So still get your weight forward, but work at a rate where you can kind of push them out, even if that means you're elevated, like I said earlier, on a coffee table, on the sofa, or a chair. You've had 1.5 minutes rest. We'll go 30 seconds longer, 2 more minutes of work, and then we'll bring your heart rates down and you'll be done, okay? Last few sips. 15 seconds. Remember, shake out your legs if you need to. Mentally prepare yourself for this. You've got 10 seconds. 5, 10, 15, and keep repeating those 3 moves, okay? Find your space. Here we go. 5 squats. Let's go. So nice and quick. Into 10 reverse lunges. Dropping your knee all the way down. Add a jump in if you want to challenge yourself even more. And then give me 15 push-ups. So like I said, you want to go for speed. So whatever level that is for you. And then once you've finished 15 push-ups, you're back in at the beginning. So take your feet wide and you're back in to your squats. 10 lunges. Make sure you keep your technique. Remember, you can add the jump. That's your choice. You're still getting down nice and low. You want this leg, front leg parallel. And then 15 push-ups. Now make sure you're nice and strong all the way through your core. You're tucked in, your hips shouldn't be sagging, and your bum shouldn't be up too high. You have just over 35 seconds to go. So start pushing through. You should be, or you're probably in your 3rd round by now. Go on, last 30 seconds. So start off again. Remember, same thing. 5 squats. Add the jump if you want to your lunges. Final 10 seconds from here. Then finish on those push-ups. Go on, you got 5 seconds. Can you finish that round in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Stay where you are. Come down to the floor. If you're standing, take those nice deep breaths. Bring your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. Drop your knees to the floor. Look the opposite way. But remember, you always want to breathe right down into your belly, not in your chest. That will just keep your heart rates up. Go back to the center. Roll the other way. Look the other direction. Good. Come back to the center. roll up onto your knees. I want you to drop your bum between your heels, and then I want you to take your chest down to the floor as low as you can, and then just keep walking out your hands a little bit further and feel that stretch right through your back. Just sink into it with each breath. Good, one more deep breath. Bring your hands in. You're going to take your hips up towards the ceiling. So a bit of a downward dog. So drive your hips up. Look between your feet. Push your chest between your arms. And then I want you to alternate, taking your heels down to the floor to feel that stretch through your calves. Good. And then walk yourselves back in. Reach up to the ceiling as high as you can. Lean over one way. Feel that stretch down your side. And over the other way. And relax it there. Well done, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed yourselves today. If you are on your lunch break and you've got to go back to work, then I hope your afternoon isn't too bad. And otherwise, I shall see you next time. See ya.